For 25 years, Ichiro Oda has been hiding most important island in One Piece history right in plain sight. We always thought that Elbaf was just another fun pit stop, land of giants, Viking aesthetics, a place for Usopp to finally become a true warrior of seas. But now that Straw Hat has set foot on this land of God, we realize that we were completely wrong. Elbaf isn't just another arc, it's the beginning of the end. From true terrifying identity of Prince Loki to the hidden location of Last Road Poneglyph and the dark secret that Shanks has been protecting this entire time. Poet Century isn't being solved at Laugh Tale, it's being solved right here. Today we are breaking down three massive revelations in Elbaf that will change One Piece forever. And trust me, by the end of this video you will realize why the world government is absolutely terrified of this island. Let's start with the absolute wildcard of this arc, Prince Loki. For years, Loki was mentioned in whispers. We know he caused a stripe when he wanted to marry Lola, but nothing prepares us for his actual reveal. He isn't just spoiled royal, he's a captive powerhouse. Loki is chained up for a reason. Lola reveals that he murdered his own father, King Harald, just to consume legendary cursed devil fruit that has been passed down through giant royal bloodline for generations. Think about it, giants are already the strongest natural military force in the world. Big Mom literally stated that if she had giants on her side, she would have already crushed the four emperors. Now take the strongest race, give their parents a devil fruit so dangerous it's labeled as cursed against its own kind, and chained him up like a magical beast. When Luffy meets Loki, the dynamics completely shifts. Is Loki going to be an ally, or he is going to be absolute chaos that shatters the island completely? If Loki breaks those chains, the power scale of the entire final saga completely resets. But why is everyone racing to Elbaf right now? It's not just for skinning view, it's because the ultimate key to reaching the One Piece is hidden on these frozen lands. We know there are 4 road poneglyphs required to find Laugh Tale. Luffy has 3, Shanks has 3 and Blackbeard has 3. The final road poneglyphs belongs to a mysterious figure known as Man Marked by Flames, who sails on pitch black ships and can manipulate whirlpool. For a long time, fans thought it was Jugger the Soul or Scopper Gaban. But look at who controls the water around Elbaf, who treats this island as his own territory. It's Redhead Shanks. Elbaf is the safest place on the world to hide the final piece of the puzzle. It's the untambled country that even Marines refuse to invade, protected by the strongest crew of the sea. By bringing story to Elbaf, Oda is forcing the final conversion. Whoever wins the Elbaf wins the ultimate map of the final treasure. And this brings us to the deepest, most emotional tie Elbaf has to the overreaching plot, the Books of Ohara. When world government executed the Buster Code on Ohara, they thought they erased the truth of World Century forever, but they forgot the sheer willpower of scholars and the loyalty of giants. We know that Jaguar the Soul survived his freezing by Aokiji, and he and his crew fished every single book out of Ohara Lake and transported them directly to Elbaf. Think about the implications of this. Elbaf is a literally giant living fortress holding the entire world history. Vegapunk visited this library to form his own theories. Nico Robin is on her way to visit this library right now. When Robin finally reunites with Soul and read those texts, the secret of Joy Boy, ancient weapons, and the sins of celestial dragons will be laid bare for Straw Hat's crew. Elbaf isn't a detour, it's the intellectual awakening of the final war. Every single story that Oda has built over 25 years is colliding on this one giant island. Giants, mythical prophecy, scholars, forbidden history, and ultimate pirate race. Elbaf will not end peacefully. It is a catalyst that will launch the entire world into a chaotic war. But what do you think? Is Loki going to be an ally, or is going to be an ultimate villain of this arc? And where do you think the final poneglyph really is? Let me know your wildest theory in the comments below, and like if you're hyped for Elbaf anime production, and make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss on our next deep dive.